themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right.
Well, he fought for a long time for civil rights and equality.
He sacrificed his life so everyone can live amongst each other without feeling as though one race is better than the other.
And I want to suggest some of the things that should be in your life's blueprint. Number one in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody.
Martin Luther King was very educated. He was a Southern Baptist minister, and he strived to make sure that others got the education that they needed and the information that they needed in order to make change.
He was a preacher. He was a man of God. He was a role model.
Towards the end of his life, when he was assassinated, he started talking about economic equality. I think that's still an issue that he would be interested in.
He was part of one of the greatest fraternities, well, I'm not going to say one of the greatest fraternity, which is Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
He has impacted people in ways that I think they don't even realize or take for granted. If it were not for the walks, the protests, the jail time, the advocating for President Johnson, we wouldn't have had the Voting Rights Act of 1964. We wouldn't be able to participate in the political process like we do now. We wouldn't be able to be in a building of this caliber where you could get a quality education.
And I say to you, my young friends, that doors are opening to each of you. Doors of opportunity are opening to each of you that were not open to your mothers and to your fathers. And the great challenge facing you is to be ready to enter these doors as they open.
Martin Luther King was a civil rights movement activist that fought for black rights.
The integrity that he had influences me now to work hard and push for our people, especially our black community, because of all that we had to face back then.
Now the difference with education is students now have more opportunity, more access than ever before. They don't take advantage of it. We've gone to ensuring that black and brown children can get access to a quality public education to the point of now we don't even value state education.
I think with there still being a lot of political tension, racial tension, I think that he would try to encourage people, especially in regards to what we're seeing happening now with the John Lewis Act. I think he would do what he's always done, what he's most well known for doing, and just be proactive.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
I think he'd be happy about some of the progress made in the country, and I think he'd be still sad about some of the progress that hasn't been made.
Blacks now have access to education. We able to buy property.
We still have events that show actual racism. With the Black Lives Matter movement, we have George Floyd.
There's still racism and everything else going on.
Justice still has not been served.
We have made strides in equality, but we still have a long way to go.
He left a legacy for a lot of us to follow. As an alpha man, I try to do my best to live up to the legacy that he left.
he would just remind us, that we've been here before, but just like history has always shown, we will progress.
The integrity and the eagerness that he had to fight for us influences me to do the same.
I have a dream.